Jason Statham has been happily in love with his supermodel fiancée, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, for the last decade. 2 babies, the launch of a beauty company, and many movies later, the pair is still very lovey-dovey. Even though they're a super famous celebrity couple, Jason and Rosie's wholesome home life has us saying, "Aww," every once in a while. The English lovebirds met in 2009 at a party and hit it off. They went public with their romance 2 years later. When the media became aware of Jason and Rosie's relationship, it caused some controversy.
Is it too this, is it too that? And I think you never know how things are going to land.
Many people had something to say about the couple's age gap, which is a whopping 20 years. However, Huntington-Whiteley told Instagram followers during a 2020 Q&A that she wasn't bothered by it at all. "Age is nothing but a number," she wrote at the time. In an interview with Self magazine, the former Victoria's Secret model admitted that her romance with the Fast and Furious actor is better than any previous relationship she had. "We're best mates," the Transformers Dark of the Moon actress said, adding, "He makes me laugh every day. I almost feel like I never had a proper boyfriend before."
Just coming together, nights out with each other, just kind of keeping things simple and keeping communication, and those things are important. Go dancing every now and then.
Jason is known for being an on-screen badass. Whether he's the hero or the villain, one thing you can count on is that Statham's character will be an extremely confident macho male. It's his signature. Interestingly, this persona is very different from who the 55-year-old is off-screen. We know some of you might be shaken by this information. Even Rosie thought the muscle man would emulate his tough guy energy in real life. The model told Elle magazine that even though his job expects Jason to behave a certain way, he's much more grounded in person. In the Elle interview, the 35-year-old reminisced on the first time she met her future love. She called up a friend to talk about meeting the action star and said, "Wow, he's so unexpectedly not who I thought he'd be. He's so grounded and humble. He's really fun and charismatic and energetic. Those were all things I just wasn't expecting about him and what drew me to him." Jason Statham as a fun person would have been difficult for fans to envision.
This kind of sort of emotional content is not in the films I do. I play a lot of the heroes that are just like, no one can affect them. They're just, they're sort of one-dimensional, but they're just not affected by things.
Especially when you consider that the actor first broke out with his Transporter series of action films. Later in his career, the star did movies like Expendables, Spy, and Hobbs and Shaw, which showed us that Jason has a brilliant comedic side. He is absolutely willing to poke fun at his own alpha male persona to get a laugh. Statham's grounded approach to fame and fortune can be linked to his life before Hollywood. He only started acting in his 30s. The actor had previously worked interesting jobs, from being a competitive diver to selling stolen jewelry. According to Huntington-Whiteley, coming up in life the hard way has made her partner appreciate what he has now. "He knows the value of a pound, and he understands what hard work gets you," she said. The actress hopes these good qualities will be passed on to the couple's children. Jason isn't the only one with good values, though. Huntington-Whiteley is a hard-working and determined woman. There's a reason she's so successful, and that's because the supermodel is great at what she does. Rosie started modeling as a teenager. She grew up on a farm in Devon, England. At 16 years old, she approached Profile Model Management for a PR specialist position. Instead, they offered her to model for them. In no time, the English star had made a name for herself as a high-profile model. Her modeling career has given her contracts with high-end brands such as Clinique, Ralph Lauren, and DKNY, to name a few. Huntington-Whiteley walked runways as a Victoria's Secret angel. She dipped her feet into the waters of acting. Later, she even launched a beauty company called Rose Inc. that dabbles in skincare and cosmetics.
I was starting to get a lot of questions about beauty from friends and families and my audience, and so I really wanted to build this content platform where people could come and we could, share all things beauty related.
Talk about a power couple. Although the pair has been incredibly secretive about their romance, their relationship appears to be built on a great deal of respect, admiration, and fun. As Jason once joked with Esquire, they don't take themselves too seriously, and having a good laugh is always a top priority. "We get drunk and float around the swimming pool," Jason quipped. In an interview with Glamour magazine, the actress also opened up about their relationship. She explained that their home life together is far from glamorous. Talking about everyday chores, such as emptying the bins, Rosie said, "I get told off for saying, 'It's a man's job.' And Jason goes, 'Well then, ironing's a woman's job.'" In 2012, Rosie hinted to Elle magazine that she was ready to start a family. "I always see myself working, but definitely being a mum will be a big part of me," she explained in the September issue. The Rose Inc. founder elaborated that her career is very self-indulgent.
Now, I've heard you say that the modeling industry can be tough and that there's a lot of sacrifice involved. What do you mean by that?
I think that I've always seen my work as a career, not a lifestyle.
She felt that her nature is shifting towards wanting to care about other things. "I think there is naturally a point where you think, I don't care about myself as number one anymore," Rosie said. In 2016, Us Weekly magazine confirmed that the couple got engaged. They had been together for around 5 years by that time. When news broke, the lovebirds didn't even make an actual statement about it. Well, kind of. The statement was the massive sparkler that Rosie wore to the Golden Globes that year. Anyways, they continue to be a gorgeous celebrity couple. They attended a few more events together and kept being in love. Then, early the next year, fans found out that the couple was expecting.
There was this real sort of push for me to share more, and in the end I decided to make the announcement, which was something I kind of didn't really want to do.
Rosie announced her pregnancy in February, with a stunning bikini snap showing off her bare baby bump taken by Statham himself. Who would have pictured Jason Statham being an Instagram boyfriend? The 35-year-old model took to Instagram in June 2017 to announce that she had given birth to their first child. Huntington-Whiteley posted a sweet black and white pic of her holding her newborn's hand and shared that they've decided to name their son Jack, and that he weighed 8.8 pounds. Rosie and Jason have never been a conventional couple. Firstly, their relationship paved the way for the Short King movement. Even if the actor is technically 3 centimeters taller than Rosie, she wears high heels most of the time and looks way taller than him. Then there's the whole age gap thing. But the other very unconventional thing this couple did is another reason to love them. They started expanding their family way before they even thought of getting married. For this A-lister couple, the most important thing is that they are together and that they are happy. We're looking forward to that time. It's also not a huge priority for us. We're so happy, Rosie said of their decision not to rush into marriage. The English model also said that she wanted to include her son in the wedding. "I think it will be fun to do it when the baby's grown up a bit, and he can be involved in the wedding," Rosie said. Aw, isn't that cute? There are just too many cute moments when it comes to Huntington-Whiteley's first year of motherhood.
Since becoming a mother and entering into my 30s, I'm certainly more aware of the things that bring joy in a much more meaningful way.
Reflecting on all the adorable moments so far, the beauty expert admitted it's impossible to name her favorite. "I'm his mom. I think everything he does is cute," she told Entertainment Tonight. One of those adorable moments was when the couple prepared to head off to an event. They would be attending a Hollywood premiere of Statham's flick, The Meg. Little Jack wanted to get in on the action and tag along. "We always take a little picture before we leave the house, and he came running out wanting to also be in the picture. He was in his nappies, so he was a little underdressed, but it was just a cute family moment," the proud mama shared. Rosie shared photos of the whole thing going down on her Instagram, where Jack can be seen hurrying towards his parents, then wrapping his arms around Dad's legs. Who doesn't love a candid family moment? The couple did their best to keep their son out of the limelight. Jack's face is usually hidden on the rare occasion that either of his parents post him on social media. This is because the megastars want to give their son a chance at a normal childhood. "Things on the internet live forever," says Huntington-Whiteley. She elaborates that her son might grow up one day to be a doctor or a lawyer, etc. He might not want to have his face all over the internet. "It's not about publicizing those private moments for us," she said. Statham and Huntington-Whiteley recently moved back to the UK from Malibu with their son. Rosie announced she was pregnant with their second child in late August 2021. She did so via an Instagram selfie, in which she's seen cradling her baby bump. In February of the next year, Entertainment Tonight reported that Huntington-Whiteley and Statham's family got a little bigger. The celebrity couple welcomed their second child, a baby girl they named Isabella. The Mad Max Fury Road actress shared the happy news on Instagram with a picture of their newborn's crib. Rosie once shared that her favorite part of being a parent is simply the love of your child and your family. She noted how priorities change after welcoming a baby, saying, "It's just so beyond overwhelming, all the emotions, but at the end of the day, family just becomes the most important thing, and it means everything." She also gushed about Jason in a recent Instagram Q&A. When asked what is her favorite thing about her fiancé, she said, "He's an amazing hands-on daddy." Rosie describes the action star as a supportive and protective partner. And he's pretty funny too. They've been together for over a decade and spend every day surrounded by love. Every once in a while, we're given a look into what it's like being a successful businesswoman and supermodel married to a Hollywood action star. It turns out it's relatable and wholesome. They have a beautiful thing going, and we hope Jason and Rosie share their wedding pictures when the time comes.